Action.
Hello everyone, my name is Ulina Sembiring Melialla, and I want to explain about strategy of oligopoly. There are two important forms of market structure. First is pure competition, and the second is pure monopoly. Pure competition means that where there are many small competitors, and then pure monopoly means that where there is only one large firm in the market. However, there is another form of market called oligopoly. Oligopoly is where there are a number of competitors in the market, but not all of them is having a negligible effect on price. And then choosing a strategy. If there are two firms in the market that producing a homogeneous product, then the variables of interest are the price that is firm charge and the quantities that is a firm produce. First is sequential game. Game where one player chooses their action before the others choose theirs. Importantly, the latter players must have some information of the first choice, but the difference in time will have no strategic effect. The strategic interaction below for a sequential game is price leader, price follower, quantity leader, and the quantity follower. Price leader means that quantity leader, but the difference is price and quantity, but the price follower and is the same is quantity follower, but it's the same with price leader, quantity leader. The difference is the price and quantity also. And the price leader, market leaders whose price change are followed by rivals, and the price follower follow the price changing lead of the market leader. And the quantity leader, market leaders whose quantity change are followed by rivals, and the quantity follower follow the quantity lead of the market leader. And the simultaneous game in which all players make decision or select a strategy without knowledge of the strategies that are being chosen by other players. So they have to guess the other player choice to make a sensible decisions. In the application, the firm simultaneously choose price and simultaneously choose quantities. The strategic interaction below form a simultaneous game is price leadership, quantity leadership, simultaneous price setting, and simultaneous quantity setting. And the third is cooperative game. Game with competition between group of players due to the possibility of external enforcement of cooperative behavior. In this case, two firms can jointly agree to set price and quantities that maximize the sum of their profits. And the quantity leadership, there is sometimes called the Stackelberg model, which often used to describe industries in which there is a dominant firm or a natural leader. And then, in order for the leader to maximize its profit and make a sensible decision about its own production, it has to consider the followers' profit maximization problem. And then reaction function is the function tells us the profit maximizing output of the follower as a function of the leader's choice. And then the Stackelberg equilibrium firm 1, the leader choose the point firm 2 reaction curve, the touch from first lowest possible isoprofit line, thus yielding the highest possible profit for firm 1. Price leadership. This essentially the same as the competitive behavior, we investigated earlier, in the competitive model, each firm taxes the price as being outside of its control because it's such a small part of the market. In the price leadership model, the follower taxes the price as being outside of its control since it has already been set by the leader. Price leader, the demand curve facing the leader is the market demand curve minus the follower's supply curve. And the last is comparing price leadership and quantity leadership. Whether the price leadership or the quantity leadership model is appropriate is not a question that can be answered on the basis of pure theory. We have to look at how the firms actually make their decisions in order to choose the most appropriate model. Thank you, everyone.